Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lemorack, and this is Grim Fandango. New recording session, so it's been a while. Let me refamiliarize myself with some things and enjoy the fabulous jazzy tunes of Rubacaba. Man, he sure has done good for himself, huh? All in the short span of a single year, he worked his way up from janitor to friggin' manager. What's this?
Ah, Lady Luck.
Le numéro gagnant, le 31. Noir, enclair et passe. 31, black.
Right.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
Point of that is that Manny apparently controls what happens down at his roulette tables.
Ah, to sleep. Perchance to have nightmares about spiders and beavers.
It's been a year, man. Get over it.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacaba safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
I mean, what else you got in there? Let's take a look. That's it.
Calavera, it is indeed a great day for the revolution. Say hola to little Manny, the first enlisted messenger to serve the LSA. Please feed him some breadcrumbs and send him back quickly, so we may know that our maiden flight was a success. Manuel, I am sorry to hear that you have not heard from your Meche. You must be patient, and let your heart remain open. If it is meant to be, you will someday be reunited.
Ha! He still thinks I'm in love with her.
Manuel, we have found the head of the serpent. Using the computer access you provided us, we picked up a thread that led us to the man who corrupted the Department of Death. His name is Hector Le Mans. Once a small-time racketeer, he has grown fat and powerful by robbing the newly dead. Watch out for the name Hector Le Mans, Manuel. And be careful.
How do skeletons grow fat exactly?
Dear friend, our movement now has true momentum, and our numbers are rapidly growing. Much of this is due to our communications and intelligence systems, both of which we owe to you. In light of your contributions, I would like to announce your promotion to Special Agent status. I, Salvador Limones of the Lost Souls Alliance, salute you, Manuel Calavera. You are a great ally in this noble revolution. Great news. We've discovered a new secret talent of our tiny messengers. We don't know how they do it, but these mysterious birds can actually find their targets just by looking at a photograph of the addressee. To celebrate, Eva has made them all little berets. I'll send you some pictures. Manuel, I am troubled by reports of you buying the automat and converting it into a nightclub. It's fine for you to be comfortable in Rubacaba for your long stay, but I pray you haven't lost sight of the larger goals. It is not this world, but the next in which our true glory lies.
I just got this one today.
Beware, Manuel, for you are in grave danger. Somehow rumor has spread on the streets of El Marro of your presence in Rubacaba. If this information reaches Hector Le Mans, he surely will send his evil operatives after you. You must give up your search for Mercedes for the time being, and please, be out of Rubacaba on the next ship.
I think he's exaggerating the danger a little, but I do feel pretty stupid for putting my name on the big sign.
Yep. Well, I think that's it.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacaba safely. This is great news. As your service to the I am with for the revolution, Salvador.
Okay. I think that's pretty much it. So, let's go take a look at this establishment that is to be ours. Oh. That's not me. I guess he doesn't want to talk to whoever that girl is, but I do, so...
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again. Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
Aw.
I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Oh dear. Ooh, think she'll come in tonight?
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
Thought you ought to be a little more encouraging.
Well, you could be a little more encouraging.
I just hate seeing you get your expectations up every night like that.
I'm not giving up on her.
Hey, I don't want you to give up on Mercedes. Just have more realistic expectations, that's all.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Could be, Manny. Just hang in there.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Bogan coming yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
I don't know. Sounds a little defeatist.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup, no. I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Well, that went fine, I suppose. How are you doing this evening, Gladys?
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
Not sure how I did that skid, but...
I guess Gladys is good at anything that uses keys.
Ah, ha, 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 funny. This whole thing's supposed to be like a Casablanca reference, right? The white suit and the pianist.
Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
You think she'll come in tonight?
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
See? Lupe, that's how you do it.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
It's interesting that I'm not entirely sure what Manny's motivation is here. Previously, it was mentioned that he thinks Meche is his ticket out of the land of the dead. It seems like now he's kind of guilt-ridden about having forced her to walk the land of the dead when she should have been traveling on a train.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Oh, really?
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Yes, you are, Gladys. Yes, you are. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, look at this. You are rendered.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers.
I remember an episode of House where the patient was being poisoned with gold. Isn't gold poisonous? Maybe only in large doses. Plus, everybody here is already dead, so
Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
it's going to be important later.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Oh, wait, you can drink it. Here we are. in our little casino.
Ah, my bread and butter. Thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability. Not while they're losing. You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's finest. Rubacava's only, for that matter.
I talked to the dude.
Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's only, for that matter. An honest roulette croupier is hard to find, and guys like this, even harder. Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
Maybe that's indication for me to.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il
his
vous
luck,
plaît.
as it were.
Ladies and
Chow Chilla
gentlemen,
Charlie
please
in
place
his
your
regular
bets.
booth.
Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love,
I don't think he's being sincere.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets, just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chow Chilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh yes, please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
Oh, that was interesting.
Le numéro gagnant, le 8, noir, pair et manque. 8, black, house pays all winners.
Alright, I gotta stop using the... I gotta stop using the keyboard, start using the mouse. This is just so much more convenient. Before we leave and go check out what's going on outside, I would like to just very quickly do this thing over here. Yeah. It's about time the
Noir, pair et
police
manque.
chief's luck.
Number 2. 2 is the winner. Your chips, monsieur.
Again?
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Okay, yeah, it's been a while. So the red light shows which roulette table is being spun at the moment, and then I can turn it on to lock it on a specific number if I want.
Le numéro gagnant, le 10, noir, paire et manque, 10, black.
So now all we gotta do is wait for the correct table
Mesdames et
to pop
messieurs,
up.
faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
It's not this one, but the next one. And all I have to do is, I think I just gotta click it again and it'll turn off immediately. So that's what we're gonna do. Wonder why the 8. I don't know how to play roulette, so...
Le numéro gagnant, le 34, rouge, paire et passe, 34, red.
Alright, come on, speed it along.
Mesdames et messieurs, mesdames et messieurs, les jeux, ladies and no more bets.
Look out below.
Le numéro gagnant, le 9, rouge, un paire et manque, 9, red.
This is an outrage. I bet on number 2. Why didn't it come up number 2?
Ah, monsieur, je suis vraiment désolé. I do not pick the winners. These things are all controlled by the man upstairs.
Well, please tell the man upstairs that Police Chief Bogan was very upset when he left. And when he returns later this evening, he would prefer to have better luck.
Oui, monsieur. Bonsoir. I will definitely tell him. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
As if any of us really had any contact with the man upstairs. Another little clue if we talk to her here.
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
Nice to see you're not mad at me anymore for not paying attention to your coat system.
Bogan looked mad when he left.
Yeah, what happened?
Hey, we all run out of luck eventually.
Careful, Manny, or you're gonna get us shut down.
That's an important clue.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Okay. So, now I think it's the time for us to find out what exactly is happening down here.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
That was a pretty sweet throw.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here,
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Well, things certainly escalated fast, didn't they? I'd like to talk to you.
Here, let me help you with that.
Ah, there's some things a man's got to do for himself.
What I meant to do, I want to talk to you.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny. because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah?
Nothing.
I don't get it either.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I mean, have you not seen how I started out here?
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now, except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
Excellent. Keeping an eye out for workers' rights.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
I better go finish packing.
You do that, son.
All right. There's our list of objectives. We got to get ourselves a Maritime Union card. Got to find out where Naranja is and take care of him. Got to get Glottis some tools and convince him to come with us. And we're going to do all those in the coming episodes. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.